Tariffs Schmariffs. First of all, how many of you believe that Canada is sending so many drugs across the border to the United States and letting so many terrorists wander across the border to the United States that it warrants the United States whopping a 25% tariff on us? Now, first of all, if you don't know what a tariff is, it's essentially a tax. What that means is anytime that we want to export one of our goods, and we export a lot of goods to the United States, they will put a 25% tax on. Now, who do you think pays that 25% tax? Do you think it goes to the government? It does not. The business who's importing it from Canada will put that on their sticker price. So Americans will be stuck with higher prices on things if they get them at all. It could well be that businesses in the States say, forget it, not worth it. We're not going to buy these items from Canada anymore. And that means there'll be scarcer of those goods in the U.S. and their prices will go up. Inflation. So that's just so you know, it's really important to understand. Tariffs are basically a tax that ultimately I'm absolutely convinced it's the consumer who will end up paying. Nevertheless, Canada has a very strong interest in being able to have our goods sold in the States. They're a huge trading partner. Oh, did I just use the word huge? Sorry. Anyway, and one economist I was listening to, economics prof out of Carleton, basically thinks it will be catastrophic if that actually happens. I don't think that will actually happen. I don't know why Trump is even saying it, if it's just bluster or he'll have to walk it back. But Chrystia Freeland managed to tone it down a lot in term number one, and I have no doubt she'll tone it down a lot in his second presidency. In addition, as it stands, if he were just to do that now, well, they made an agreement with us that they signed on. It's a legal trade agreement not that long ago. I think it was a couple years ago, maybe 3. And what, he's just going to rip it up? Well, knowing Trump, he might, but there will be repercussions for that. The United States' credibility as a business partner will be shot if that happens. What I understand he's doing is trying to use a special clause, something around letting terrorists in or letting national security threats in means they can rip it up early. But give me a break. Anyway, keep an eye out, though, for that. That will be a big deal if it does happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but I want everybody to understand what a tariff is. It's a tax, and ultimately the American consumer will pay that tax. And Canada will lose out, too, no doubt about it, because we won't be selling our stuff as much anymore. There's your out the door money moment from Nancy, Canada's money coach in Nova Scotia.